Speedway and the legends, Richard Hampstead and Madison Down for 23.
Welcome everyone to V8s Online's live coverage of the Direct Clutch Motorsport Race of Champions 4, proudly supporting the Cancer Council of Australia. Jay Kennedy and Stephen Sandman Clark here for the first race tonight, Iowa Speedway, the road course in the late model. G'day Sandman.
G'day Jay, what an amazing event. I know this is something that we always look forward to each and every season. You know, we all get a little disheartened that the V8s come to an end, but we all also get excited that ROC's come to town and geez, hasn't this season's ROC really taken off with the implementation of donations going to the Cancer Council of Australia?
Yeah, it's been awesome to see. We've raised a fair bit of money so far for the Cancer Council, but we've got a couple of guys in the box that we won't keep too long. We've got the last three winners of our Race of Champions, Justin Rugger, Josh Muggleton, Shane Van Gisbergen. G'day guys.
Hey fellas.
How are ya?
Hey boys.
Now tonight, we'll start with you Justin, you won the first one. Pressure on to try and win it again?
Yeah, man, it's amazing, isn't it? I mean, I want my title back, and I'm sure that Josh wants it back, and I'm sure Shane wants to retain it. So there's a lot of good drivers out there. We just have to be consistent tonight, and hopefully be there till the end tomorrow night.
What are you excited about tonight, and what are you worried about tonight?
I'm worried about getting punted off the track. That's my worry. And exciting. I mean, you know, there's a lot of good drivers, man. So it's just a competition, really, and being able to fight against the best of them, really.
Margo, yourself, you excited for tonight? You want that title back as well?
Yeah, absolutely. As soon as you win one of these, you've automatically got a target on your back. So you have to watch out and keep punching above your weight and try and get the good results. But I haven't driven either of these tracks before tonight, so I'm a bit scared.
I think a lot of people have never driven these tracks before, but I've had a bit of a drive the last few nights since I've known the combos, and I absolutely love, especially the second track, Atlanta, the back straights. So much fun. Could be rather interesting either way.
Yeah, I wouldn't know because I literally haven't been on that track yet, so I had to buy it tonight.
That's
That'll be interesting.
That's interesting.
Heard it here first. Margo's in trouble for race 2. Someone I know, I'm pretty sure I saw you testing on the track before, Shane, on Atlanta.
Yeah, just had my first go, and it's going to be a bit interesting in that car if you drive onto the oval the wrong way, the suspension collapses. So I don't know if they knew that, but it's a bit interesting.
A lot of people have been talking about that. I think it's caught a couple of people out, but it's probably not a bad little twist just to have everyone sort of be a bit cautious about their driving.
Yeah, I don't think it's that good of a thing, but it's a pretty good combo, the first one, so that should be pretty good racing. The late model's always pretty good on the road, isn't it?
Yeah, it always brings good racing. We might let you guys go, and we'll no doubt talk to you during the 2 nights of racing, and thanks heaps for your support, guys.
Cheers, man.
Have a good call.
Yes.
All the best.
Good luck, guys. Not much time for these guys to practice, so we'll let them go. Quickly run through the track. Pretty sure we get pictures through. Am I right, Director? Yes, we do. Beautiful. So it's only 2.1 kilometres in length, 8 turns at Iowa Speedway road course, and it's not the easiest track to get off the oval section and onto the infield. It's very, very tight and narrow.
It's sort of a little bit of flavour that we had last season for a Race of Champions. We sort of drove these cars a little bit, and they were a lot of fun on a road course, so no doubt tonight's going to just produce just as good racing.
You notice something different this time around, all the guys supporting Cancer Council with their liveries. It's going to make our job a lot easier tonight. Everyone's running, there's only a couple of different colours of cars. Everyone's got their name on the car, so you'll be able to see your favourite driver and where they are on track. Also, if you are viewing from v8sonline.com.au, you can actually keep up to date with their live timing there as well, so you can see where your favourite driver is live. You can't see them on screen, you'll be able to see them on the website through the live timing.
There's so many people super excited about this event, and it really does throw up a bit of a curveball, doesn't it? You know, when these guys really don't know the car and track combos coming into these events, and they get thrown in the deep end, and it really does produce great racing.
You may notice there are 2 pink cars out on track. Our co-commentators representing V8s Online tonight, you've got Corey Henger and Daniel Bryant both out on track. Won't be able to miss those guys. They'll be in the pink cars in the fence about 5 laps in.
He's called it already.
Oh, I'm actually thinking I've done a right calling 5 laps. I think it'll be way less than that.
You'd think Corey would want to pull some results. He's been awfully excited about this over the last couple of years, and just been bad set of circumstances where he hasn't been able to have a go, but he's in the hot seat tonight, so we're expecting big things from the boy.
Yeah, no pressure on him at all tonight now. We should have 42 drivers in this field tonight. It's a pretty classy field. We've of course got 6-time V8 Supercar champion Madison Down. We've got Shane Van Gisbergen, as we've just talked to, as well as Justin Ruggier, Josh Muggleton, also former champions of Race of Champions. Also got V8 Supercar champions of the past in Mitchell McLeod out on track. Got a few guys that race in the Grand Am series with us. Quite a few names that are very, very familiar to the Race of Champions format, and a few new names as well.
Yeah, it's what we like to see. Nice little mix up, and there's so many people desperate to have a go, so it's good to see that we've got some new names in the field. No doubt they're all going to be awfully excited and actually a little bit jealous sitting here tonight, because these cars are just so much fun to drive. I managed to drive these in last season's Race of Champions, and they were really good fun.
Yeah, I don't think I got to drive. No, actually, let's not talk about my experience in Race of Champions, because that was dismal. Let's move on. Yeah, the format for tonight, of course, the guys have been told at only just over an hour ago what the car and track combinations will be for tonight. They only know the length of the races, how long they get for qualifying, how long they get for practice, and how long the race is. They don't know whether there'll be yellow flags, green flags, full green flags, whether we'll have yellow flags, whether we'll be reverse grid, part reverse grid. Just don't know any of those combinations. All they know is they have to turn up and race at a track. After tonight, we'll do it all again, but again, they won't know the track until an hour before we go live.
So we're checking out some of these pictures. Some people out there having their fair share of dramas. This is a warm-up session. These guys have got 20 minutes. It's a 20-minute session. There's about 12 minutes left to go. And just seeing Mitch having all sorts of dramas.
Cloud in the 38.
Yep. Mitch has had some exciting news in the silly season too. So many different things happening in and around the V8 Supercar Series for the new season, but Mitch has finds himself 18th on the timesheets at the moment, but we won't look too far into that. These guys are still trying to get their heads around this racetrack and this car combat.
Yeah, Mitchell announcing today that he's left the Tats.com organisation and started his own team through his own design company, who we have a lot of association with in V8 Online. His company will be redesigning our website over the coming weeks, so looking forward to showing that off through Mitchell McLeod Designs. But thanks to Mitch for all of his work that he does with V8 Online, and good luck to him for his team.
So top of the timesheets at the moment, Madison Down 45.190, Justin Ruggier 45.210, Josh Muggleton 45.218, so pretty close there in front.
Yeah, very close. I've actually know that Muggleton in the practice session just prior to this, he was into the 45 zeros, so going to be very, very interesting how it all works with this session. Whether the guys use a bit of draft help in qualifying and work as teams, or whether they'll all just go out on their own. 43 cars on this very, very small track. It's going to be one tight qualifying session. Ten minutes left in this practice. Might take an onboard lap with Madison Down so you can see how tight this infield section really is. Enjoy this lap. Not much of a lap, but that's how quick it goes. 46 seconds, and it's all over.
How's the opposite log the old boy had going there? That was pretty impressive.
He had it all turned up. We're still trying to hear what's happening in regards to whether there'll be cautions or not in this race as well. That's something that we did see a little bit of controversy in the last race of champions regarding cautions being thrown and things like that. So we're not sure on what's happening with that. We do know that it is a rolling start this race. That should cause a little bit less chaos. For some people anyway.
Yeah, I was going to say, you have to be careful what you say.
Yeah, I'll probably muck it all up way too early. The top 10 as it stands now is Madison Down, Justin Ruggier, Josh Muggleton, James Stevenson doing a great job, as is Michael Fabian, then Brad Ryan, Chris Osborne, Christian Elwood, Shane Van Gisbergen and Mitch Abril. Top 10 at this stage. Mitch Abril I think is one to watch tonight, as is Brad Ryan.
Yeah, there's so many variables up and down the field. Really, it does turn out to be a level playing field, doesn't it? When you know, no one knows the car and track combo, and you know, we know personally that we've heard some of these drivers only downloaded some of the content tonight. They've never even driven over the track all these cars, so it really does mix things up.
Big hello to everyone who is watching for the first time tonight. If you've never watched V8 Online's coverage before, hello to you. We do this every 13 weeks with Race of Champions, but we do bring 3 broadcasts live every week, Mondays, Wednesdays and Thursdays. So a little bit weird being on a Sunday night, Sandman.
Something different.
Always up for something different here. Maybe trying and doing things properly, that might be something different. We might try that one day.
No, it's never worked for us before.
No, why change the winning formula?
That's right.
Shane Van Gisbergen moved up through the timing sheets. He's now up to 5th to 45.457. I'm fairly sure that will be an open qualifying session, so all 15 minutes will be with all 30, 40, 50 million cars on track at once. So finding that tiny little bit of space to get your lap in is going to be crucial here tonight.
Yeah, as if the track wasn't tight enough as it is, you're going to throw in the mix of 40 odd cars out there too. So everyone will be desperate to put down a decent lap and fight for a bit of real estate. So it's definitely going to make things interesting.
As you can see, it's not the easiest track to master as well, so having someone coming up fast behind you when you're trying to get that lap in finally, it's not going to be easy. Justin Ruggie has just moved to the top of the timesheets, the 45.0. And no doubt we'll see a driver into the 44-second barrier very, very soon. Muggleton in P3, Corey Henger ahead in the pink cars, as we said earlier. You're going to see a lot of that.
Have a look at the gaggle of cars. I mean, everyone's there fighting for a bit of real estate, and everyone's learning the track still, learning these cars, and they're all having a red hot go.
Whoa! These cars just get pushed into the fence, yep. Oh, there goes some more. Oh, this is great.
Let's check out the timesheets as Corey is back in 38th place.
Might see if we can drag him in for a chat. See if we can get him in for a chat. Corey, you there?
Yeah, g'day guys.
Having fun out there, mate?
Oh, not really.
Bit of an effort, too many cars.
Oh, this is absolutely hectic. I mean, I've never driven these things on a road course before, and then, well, Jay knows how much I love Iowa, and it's just crazy with this many people out here.
We were looking for your
Corey's the
times,
most
mate.
anti-Iowa person ever. Sorry. Times, mate. What's happening?
I I can't do it. I don't even have an excuse that someone went off in front of me or I locked up. I just can't drive this thing. I'm actually
Makes me feel a lot better, actually.
I'm driving.
Makes me feel a lot better about my mid to low pack last time around. It's that's good.
Mate, like I'm actually driving this thing to the limit, the highest possible limit I can, and it's just nowhere.
Careful, mate. I might get bragging rights. I got this car into P2 for last race of champions.
Mate, that radical. That's what I'm waiting for.
We'll let you go, mate. Good luck. We'll talk to you during qualifying.
Alright, cheers guys. Good luck with the call.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate. And right behind us, Croy's dropped back to 40th. Daniel Bryant, 41st. What's going on there?
We'll be having a talk to these boys after this, no doubt. Bringing us down. Look, I thought I was bringing the team down after the last race of champions, but obviously not. Get me back in there next time.
Walk away with your head held high, mate.
Oh, I feel a lot better now. Oh, as Daniel just gets turned around. Not sure who that was that turned him around.
How close do you want it up front? Justin Ruggie at 45.036. Madison down 45.084.
And Muggleton not far away with a 45.2. Then James Stevenson, very impressed with him at the moment, 45.43. And as you said before, Van Gisbergen at 45.457. Top 5.
It's interesting, isn't it, whether, we talked about these paint schemes, obviously paying tribute to the Cancer Council of Australia, but it's actually a nice touch having the drivers' names on the cars, because it certainly makes our job a little bit easier.
Oh, I'm so thankful about that, because the last time we had to think, is that who it is? Hang on, let me check my sheet. Get the pen and paper here with scribbles all over it. We don't need the pen and paper anymore.
Yeah, that's right.
Great.
She's unbelievable having a red hot go.
There's Muggleton, Van Gisbergen and McLaughlin. Look at the damage to the back of McLaughlin's car. Hit the wall at the exit of turn 2. Van Gisbergen gives Muggleton a bit of a shunt, a bit of a push along. Get out of my way. Hurry up.
Yeah, that's...
And go into the grass. Oh, McLaughlin gets past Van Gisbergen and then gets a big shunt.
Now these guys mixing it up. Now it's Scotty's returning the favour there on Shane. I think a little bit of bump and run.
And Muggo's still back in this fight.
Oh, there he goes. He's unloaded him.
Great. Great to see.
Is that a sign of things to come, is it?
Yes. Right behind him, Ruckia spins out. He gets a wheel in the grass.
So this session's almost coming to a close now. We're approaching the 19-minute mark. It's a 20-minute warm-up session. And then these guys are hard at it. 15-minute qualifying session, and we believe it's all in.
You want to get out of the pits as quick as you can, get your banker lap in, and then you go from there. If you can improve, try to, but not going to be that easy. I want to say a big thanks to the man on screen, Chris Tarrant.
There he goes.
Yep.
You put the muzzle on him.
Realised the camera was on him. A big thanks to all the work Chris has done. Chris has not had the best of luck in his house at the moment, with his wife battling some cancer at the moment, so all the best to the Tarrant family. That's why we're supporting the Cancer Council tonight, because it's a great cause that we're no doubt everyone here has been touched in some way, one way or another. So if you it's been fantastic, the support we've been getting. We've had people donate along with us over the last few days. We've actually raised $2,200 at this stage for the Cancer Council Australia. So if you are wanting to help out in our donation, jump on our Facebook page, facebook.com/V8s Online. There's a big donate button there, and you can help us donate to the Cancer Council of Australia.
Yeah, it'd be absolutely brilliant. Like you said, Jay, I think there's many of us that have all been touched by cancer in some way, shape or form, and every dollar helps. You don't have to put in, $100, $50, whatever it is. Every dollar helps. So regardless of what you can afford, we all appreciate it, and everyone does. big shout out to everyone at the Cancer Council of Australia. I think everyone's really excited about what little bit we can do and just what little bit of money we can raise. And everyone's really excited about it.
Here we go. Look at these cars coming out of the pits. It's blue and red everywhere. It's not going to be easy to get a lap in.
I'm actually looking forward to obviously the commentary box at the moment. These boys have definitely got their work cut out for them. Look at them all nose to tail, just trying to start their outlap.
Looks as if Brad Ryan will be the first driver to start a hot lap. This is how short the track is, already up into traffic. And his lap will probably end up being aborted. Oh, he's just going to get around these cars. Whoa! Will this lap actually count as it comes up right beside Daniel Bryan? It's actually spun out at the finish line!
He stuck him in the fence, it's only qualifying!
Oh wow.
Wow.
This is going to be a good night. I'm looking forward to this.
Our very own Daniel Bryan stuck Brad Ryan at the fence. What a doozy. Now we'll do our utmost best to get qualifying times to you, because the way the session is, we don't actually have a qualifying time on the screen here, do we?
Yeah, I've got it through the overlay software. I've got it here in front of me. So at the moment, Shane Van Gisbergen is at the front of the timing sheets, followed by Justin Ruggie and Madison Down, Mitch McLeod and Damien Butler. Nice and tight out of this pit lane. It's tough to get any room. It looks like it may have hit the fence coming out of the lane. No, he's okay. Don Emerson moves up through the timing sheets. Makes his way into 4th position. The 45.2. Look at the lap times the top two guys have done. 44.6 for Van Gisbergen and 44.7 for Ruggier. Muggleton moves up to 4th now.
Geez, those times are good. That's a good 3 or 4 tenths quicker than what we saw in practice.
Muggleton getting balked there, he'll abort his lap. McLaughlin now moves up, he's up to 7th now. Nethercott, they're in 9th position. Running on the infield to get out of some traffic. Sean Kelly in the 6th, currently in 12th position. Starting his hot lap now. It looks like he's got a bit of clear track ahead as well.
Oh, looked like he was going to have a big moment there. I think
He's run off.
Right rear on the grass.
He's actually run wide, so his lap may not count. So if you actually run it out into the cones on the exit of that corner, that's enough to end your lap time. It counts as a cut track penalty. This lap won't count for time. So we go to Justin Ruggier. He's aborted his lap already. There's Madison Down in car number 3. Aborting his lap as well. Doing well here.
It's that fine line for these guys. We're already under 10 minutes to go left in qualifying, so yeah, you can see these guys, they may not get through the turn properly, or they might make a little mistake, so it's better just to quickly get out of it and start again.
Yeah, our man Corey Henger John Everson has a big moment that'll end his lap to run too wide. Corey Henger up to 23rd in this session, so that's a little bit more respectable.
So big hello to everyone who's watching at home through V8s Online. Something that we've quite enjoyed over the last few weeks with our V8 Supercar broadcasts is people being sending in their photos to our Facebook page about how they're kicking back and enjoying the broadcast. So if anyone wants to do that, we'd love to see your photos and post them up on our Facebook page.
Might even try and get some of the guys that are racing to send some pics in for tomorrow night. We'll see what we can do. That's still Van Gisbergen fastest at the moment from Ruggier, then down Muggleton, Emerson, McLeod up into 6th position. McLaughlin Butler doing a great job in 8th, then Fabian and Nethercote round out the top 10. Go to our other V8s on the line. This is crazy. Matthew Hill, formerly of Dynamic Sim Sports, he's now racing with the TTL team. Get in trouble if I say that.
You were starting to believe all those rumours, weren't you?
Believe all the rumours we were making up last week. I know Hilly's going to do very, very well in the V8 Supercar next season. He's surrounded by a very, very good team. And he's into the fence, so he's not going to do a great lap in the late model.
That all started, I think it was Terry Nightingale Jr. had a bit of a moment in front of him, probably distracted him a little and bounced off the wall, so never mind.
They've had 41 cars put down a lap so far.
Oh, big hit from Ellis down the back straight there.
Yeah, that car doesn't look too healthy there. James Stevenson a little bit off the pace from what we saw him in practice. He finished in 4th in practice. He's sitting in 23rd at the moment. Look at how busy the track is.
It's insane, isn't it, when you throw in that mix of that many cars on a tight, twisty little racetrack. It's almost a recipe for disaster, isn't it?
Michael Fabian coming into some traffic. Lee Ellis in front. Looks like he'll drop back and give himself a tiny little bit of space to get this lap in. New feature we've got in iRacing now that we will bring you with our onboard pictures with gyro cam like they have in NASCAR. We've seen in MotoGP in the past, we've now got it here in iRacing, so something a little bit extra. Actually, if you do a big crash, Sandman, you actually get dizzy watching gyro cam. It makes you feel like you're on a roller coaster that you just can't get out of.
It's actually a nice touch. I think the time that I first saw gyro cam, that was interesting. The best time I saw something with gyro cam was for MotoGP. I mean, the use of gyro cam in that sport was just sensational. But it's nice to see it in NASCAR, and it's pretty cool to have it here in iRacing too. Yeah,
I think MotoGP is where it's been the best, but they're pretty cool to have in iRacing. Great lap from Fabian, that'll move him up the timesheets. No, it won't. The 1/1000th slower than his previous best lap, so he's very, very consistent. Sean Kelly's moved up through the timing sheets, as is Chris Osborne. Chris Osborne now in 3rd position. So your current top 10 is Van Gisbergen, Ruggier, Chris Osborne, Muggleton, Downley, Emerson, McLeod, McLaughlin and Butler.
And these guys have only got 5 more minutes left in qualifying, so the guys, if they haven't been able to put together a clean lap now's the time to do it without stating the obvious. But I'll tell you what, good effort there by Butler.
He's just dropped back to 11th now with Anton De Pasquale moving up into 8th position. Got less than 5 minutes to go.
So I'm super excited about this race to see, just to see, I think we can see a fair bit of carnage tonight. Should be fairly interesting.
Yeah, carnage is an absolute understatement. The guys are going to be 3 or 4 wide coming off the oval section and onto the infield, and you can't get 3 or 4 wide. You're lucky to go 2 wide through this bit, so it's going to be mayhem. I've got no other word for it. It's going to be crazy. Got Anton De Pasquale in car 14, just starting his hot lap, currently P8. Using all the track plus more almost into the fence. Really tough to pull this big car up through that section coming onto the infield. The car doesn't want to stop.
Yeah, NASCAR's not well known for its brakes. They're pretty fast and big heavy units, but yeah, their brakes aren't all the best. So these guys will have their work cut out for them.
Not really known for turning right much either.
Yeah, that's right.
Does the left-handers all right. Good lap from De Pasquale. Best lap, doesn't improve a position, but he's not far away. He's only 9 1/1000ths now away from Emerson in 7th position. We've got 2.5 minutes to go. I don't know what's actually easier, trying to do a hot lap or trying to get out of people's way on your out lap. Not easy. I don't know which one's easier. Just watching McLaughlin trying to get out of the way, and Down's going to get a little bit of advantage from the draft there. Actually improves, goes to his best lap, doesn't improve her position, so he got a little bit of draft help with McLaughlin. Oh, Scotty, don't know if he hit the wall there.
Yeah, he might be okay if he holds this together, because he's got a bit of space as far as track position in front of him. As I say that, he only starts to make up some ground.
And she runs a little bit wide, so it's ended his lap. This will be the last lap for him. He'll have to get back out and do another hot lap. Chris Osborne, car 7, doing a really good job. Currently P3, so he'll be over the moon about that. There's something we haven't talked about yet. There's always a chance these guys don't know until they click the race button whether it's reverse grid or not. So this could, we don't know what's going to happen. We honestly don't know.
Yeah, I'd actually forgotten about that, because that's been quite a mix-up, hasn't it, in Racing Champions gone by, where someone thinks they're sitting pretty on pole position and, oh, whoops, get put rear grid.
Yeah, I didn't mind. I started up the front in the reverse grid race we had that I was in. I think I led for about 2 seconds. We won't talk about what happened after that.
I was going to talk to Seb and get a highlights reel of how you went in Racing Champions.
Oh, I think it's already all over. We've already done the highlights.
That was it.
You don't even need to put anything on the screen. I think mine's a low life reel. Chris Osborne crosses, doesn't improve. Muggleton moves to P5. Sorry, Madison Down improves his time, goes to P3. Does now Van Gisbergen, Ruggier and Down your top 3. 10 seconds to go in the session now. Van Gisbergen starts his hot lap. Final flying lap. The checkered flag is out.
It's interesting, you know, obviously in V8 sessions, if there's about 10 seconds to go in qualifying, you don't normally do pit out, but some of these guys are still taking that advantage just to try and get some more track time.
Yeah, they've only had 35 minutes of driving with other cars on the track, so not long at all. Van Gisbergen crosses the line, 45.1, so no one's been able to pip his time at this stage. It doesn't look like they will. I think that might be the end of the session.
Shane got a bit of a touch up there just for,
Yeah, a little bit.
for good measure.
Why not? So we'll go through the results. Shane Van Gisbergen will start the next race from pole as long as it's not reverse grid or
I was
anything
gonna
like
say,
that.
or will he? Yeah.
Provisional pole position. Cover myself. Justin Ruggier second. Madison Down in third. Chris Osborne fourth. Josh Muggleton in fifth. And James Stevenson, Sean Kelly, John Emerson, Anton De Pasquale, Mitchell McLeod, Scott McLaughlin, Damien Butler, Michael Fabian, Matthew Nethercott, Brad Ryan, John Latham, Christian Elwood, Mitch Abril, Matthew Hill, Craig Spark, Marlon McMullen, Rob Hartley, Lee Ellis, James McKnight, Terry Nightingale Jr., Dylan Carroll, Lewis Dottermead, Ben Rothberg, Marty Atkins, Chris Tarrant, Troy Cox, Corey Henger back in 32nd. We'll talk to him later.
Oh.
Nathan Bruton, Dave Hingston, Stu Wood, Simon Black, Clayton Brooks, John O'Barry, Chris Green, Reese Gardner, Rob Leet, and Daniel Bryan in last. We'll talk to him too. That was practice and qualifying for race 1. I believe we'll take a couple of minute break while we reset. We'll be back live in just a couple of minutes with the main event for race 1. 25 laps of Iowa. We'll be back shortly with Race Champions 4.
Josh Muggleton taking the win at Homestead Miami Speedway.